So, this is kind of a random interview questions for Jeremy to spur random conversation pieces.
Sounds good.
First question. Jeremy, you go to a lot of concerts, as you've discussed on the show.
I'm going to Riot Fest in 3 days. I'm excited.
Concerts and festivals. What?
I like this already.
On stage, what is the most amount of necks on a guitar that you've seen?
I can answer this. I know this. So, does the name Rick Nielsen mean anything to you?
Maybe that's kind of ringing a bell.
Okay. I assure you, you know the name, or of the band he's in, anyways, because
Is he Cheap Trick?
He is Cheap Trick.
Okay.
Is it where you got it from?
Probably. I know I looked at the article like multi-neck guitar or something at some point, but yeah.
Rick Nielsen. So I saw Cheap Trick 3 or 4 Riot Fests ago, and they were also here in town for Ragbri last year, I think. 2 Ragbris ago. And he used, in both times, I'm going to send you a picture of it, a 5-necked guitar.
Wow.
It's absurd. Usually Coheed and Cambria, a band I like, will use a double neck guitar. I assume that most bands do it because Led Zeppelin did it and it looked cool when they were, 10 or saw it growing up in pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got to be 5. I don't think I've seen anything more. I've seen 2 a few times, but nothing more than 5 for sure.
Okay. But there's one, I swear I saw a picture of it was like this Japanese artist with a 12-neck guitar.
I mean, I believe it. I am seeing one from, did you ever see the Tenacious D movie?
And I never actually saw the movie.
Okay, it's really, really dumb, but it is fun. I enjoy it. It definitely has KG playing a guitar solo on a 4-necked guitar where they're all perpendicular to one another. And those things are real. Google Michelangelo Batio, Batio.
Uh-huh.
And he's one of those guys who has nothing better to do than like meld guitars and learn. It's absurd and means nothing, but yeah, the double neck is cool, but it's not really necessary.
Right. Okay. So sticking with the concert theme, next question here is how many members of a band have you seen on stage? I'm not talking about like fans coming on stage or like cameos, but like like I know Slipknot has a lot of members.
They have 9.
Polyphonic Spree has like 40 or something, but that's just like a choir. But how you personally?
So the second Lollapalooza I went to, I believe this would have been the one you went with me. Or you came with. You came later in the day. They opened one of the stages. Does the name Bang Camaro ring a bell?
That one doesn't.
Okay.
Go on.
I don't know how many people they have in their band because if they're still around, I would be shocked. Because they have 2 drummers, 2 bassists, 5 guitarists, and about 40 singers. I'm not kidding.
Oh my god.
It's absurd. So it just turns everything into, the gang vocal part of your favorite, Motley Crue song or whatever.
Okay.
There is no lead singer. It's bananas. Like, it's completely unsustainable, but it is fun.
That does sound fun.
Holy cow, they're still around. Oh.
Whoa, I'm looking at the the Wikipedia now, and like there's current members and past members. There's about...
This is just the ones that have edited themselves into it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on current singers. They all played lead, whatever. I'm pretty sure they had multiple bassists at one point. But yeah, it's absurd.
And then about 17 past members, 18 past members. With about more than half of those being vocals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
I came across these as they were in a lot of Guitar Hero and Rock Band songs.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I guess the last of the concert questions, what is the most intentional destruction that you've seen on stage? So breaking instruments or tipping over amp stacks or...
So destruction of equipment, not necessarily of people.
Right, yes.
Okay. And I'm Guar doesn't count because that's part of the show.
Right, right.
It was probably Green Day
Okay.
because they had did probably still do, had a deal with Gibson guitars and Hamer drums, whoever makes the drum sets for them. And they would end every show by lighting a drum set on fire and
there you go.
smashing guitars. But it's cool, and it makes for a good, rock and roll story when you're 18, like I was. But the older I get, it's just like, do you know what I could have done with that drum set?
Yeah, right.
Or
right.
what I could have done with that? Like that, they're not cheap guitars.
Oh no.
It's upsetting to me as an old man now.
Okay. Okay.
I've seen a few bands dive through trap sets, which looks really, really painful.
Trap sets?
A drum set.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
whatever hardcore punk band is playing at the time, they'll last song's over and they'll just do a barrel roll through the drum set. It looks horrific every time.
Yeah, lots of pointy things and hard surfaces.
A lot of hard things, a lot of screws.
Yeah.
It looks unpleasant.